Hello, welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to be doing the weekly reading for the sign of Aquarius. All right, this is for the week July 15th to the 22nd. And my regular subscribers, you guys know the drill. We're going to go right into it and get your 2 Oracle Angel cards out. As always, you cross watchers are all welcome. Those of you who are not regulars or seen my channel before, my videos before, you happen on this video, thank you for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it. If the message resonates with you, perhaps you'll also subscribe. So, Aquarius. How you been, Aquarius? You know how much I love you. Readings have been really interesting for you this whole year. So let's just get right into it. So the drill is, this is the reading for the week on whatever main relationship is taking center stage. It could be a friendship, a work relationship, it could be a love relationship or family issue. But whatever the main stage event is, whatever the main dynamic is, we're going to look at it. So your first card out, Trust. That just came out as well. I believe it was for Scorpio. And Worth Waiting For. Wow. Okay, so that's beautiful energy. Trust and worth waiting for. Beautiful. All right. Seems to indicate, you know, something good coming in, right? All right. The background music is Waywell, beautiful artist from Manchester, England. Making some beautiful ambient music. The information will be in the description box if you'd like to check him out and his music. All right, now we're going to get right into your 7-card spread. Aquarius will get your main card and the 3 cards for you, 3 cards for the other person in this dynamic. Alright, show me what's going on for Aquarius this week. We want a clear message, clear reading, clear signs, warnings, affirmations. For those Aquarius tuning into this video, show me. Alright, Aquarius, let's get right. Ooh, I'm taking that. Your cards are jumpy today. They've been jumpy all day for readings. Alright, let's get them focused. There we go. Aquarius, your first card out, the Fool. Beautiful. All right, the Fool showing up. You're the Quarant. The Fool is always the Quarant. It's always the person we're reading for. So showing up as the main card seems to indicate that this relationship, whatever it may be, whatever the nature of it, is indeed something that is almost predestined for your life. It's certainly something that is significant. And whenever the Fool shows up in a reading, it indicates that there's about to be a big change in your life. You're about to start a new stage or take another step, make a turn somewhere, right? There's a whole new portion of your life coming in. And so for that reason, we want to be very conscious in this moment and very aware. You have 8 of Cups for your card, for you. Your person for your person's 3 of Cups. And Temperance. Sagittarius showing up for the relationship. Your person has 10 of Wands. Wow. 3 of Pentacles. So 3 covering 3. We got loyalty and bonding. And 10 of Swords. Wow. Interesting reading. Wow. 4 of Swords. Bottom of the deck. So retreating to your corner. Taking some time to strategize. Figure out what the next step is. Let's get right into it. Aquarius, you've got 8 of Cups, so you're journeying away from shallow relationships to higher ground. You're going to higher ground, just like you see that character there wearing the robe of red, of wisdom and learning. 8 is the number for boundaries, borders, boundaries, weaknesses and strengths, establishing standards, right? So here we see someone who's finally understood, the meaning of putting boundaries up, right? Not allowing just anybody to come into your life, not allowing just anyone to be close to you, being more discerning, and requiring a certain level of engagement from your relationships. So Aquarius, this is a very conscientious step you're making right now to move towards more harmonious and deeper relationships. Relationships that are worth waiting for, right? Your person is really going through a lot. They have 2 10s, so they're about to start a whole new chapter in their life as well. They have 10 of Wands, so they're coming to the end of a long struggle. They're ready to lay down some baggage and some burdens. It's time to unload, right? To let it all go. They're healing. I'm not going to say necessarily that they're healing just yet, but they're overcoming a portion of their life and coming out of it stronger. 10 is conclusion and starting a new stage. And so you see here the last little step, right, of this individual walking into town. Yeah, and when he arrives, finally, all of this baggage, these 10 of Wands, which has kind of been holding him up, but also he leans on it, so it's a support, but he can't see where he's going because it's in front of you, right? So this is how baggage works, We lean on our baggage in a way of support because it's what we're used to. It feels familiar, but yet that baggage blinds us to the path in front of us and to making the right decisions. So at some point he lays down these wands, and this is it. He gets into town and he lays down the wands. So your person is in a very kind of like metamorphic stage right now. Here we go. The first 3 in the reading, 3 being the number of bonding and loyalty, coming together with like-minded individuals. 3 of Cups is how you see the other person, Aquarius. So you're seeing them very, you see them as being very gregarious. You may see them as not necessarily being a committed type of individual. They may have a lot of love relationships. They may have a lot of friendships. They may be very popular in a way in your social scene, in your social circle. And you see them kind of just really enjoying themselves, right? And I wonder if this is part of the reason why you need trust and worth waiting for, because I think you see this person as really having a good time and not necessarily with you or only with you, right? Seems to be that this person is entertaining a lot of people, and I'm not sure how you feel about that, right? So 3 of Pentacles is the second 3. They have a 3 as well, but they see you quite differently. They see you as being the center of attention for your skills, for everything that, for your work, for your career. They see that you are well-liked, well-respected, sought after for your work, working in partnership with others. They see you as being very industrious, right? And so it's quite interesting. You both see each other the same way, as being very gregarious, sociable, kind of popular individuals, right? But you see them more having a lot of love interest going on, whereas they see you in terms of the respect they have for your craft and the work that you do. It's quite interesting. Now, for the relationship, Temperance shows up, the Sagittarian energy coming in. So, yeah, it's about worth waiting for. And it's also about trust, because Temperance is about, it seems to be like perhaps the relationship goes hot and cold, right? Perhaps it's constantly being kind of just like pulled back from getting too passionate, right? Perhaps that's what you want, right? You may be wanting to get more passionate with this individual. You may also be realizing that this person who's presenting with 3 of Cups is not fitting into your new criteria now that you're requiring of people. You're requiring more from people to get involved with them. And so it can be that with this relationship, even though you're attracted, you're exercising a lot of temperance within yourself, because you know that this person could pull you in, but you don't want to do that. Temperance and 8 of Cups are very, very compatible cards to have. Their energies are very good for each other. Temperance certainly aids you in fulfilling this desire to have deeper relationships, because you're tempering how close you're getting to individuals. Your person sees this relationship as 10 of Swords. It's quite interesting, because it's almost as if 10 of Swords is the end of a long journey, and a long journey in which your individual has changed a lot. So not only have they come to an end of a period where they're willing to lay down some of this baggage they've been carrying, some of these burdens, but they're also coming to the end of a long internal change where they're coming out of it with a new ego, a new individual sense, right? And yet they have this card in the position for how they see their relationship with you, right? So it could be that they're seeing this relationship with you as the final ingredient or the final step necessary to close this chapter, right? It can also be that they see this relationship as the next step once they have completed this. Once they have gotten, they may still be kind of at the 9 of Swords, right? They may just be coming into 10 of Swords and having to wrap up some of these issues, having to finally come out of this situation with a period at the end of it, a line under it. You know, it's almost as if they want to tie up their baggage. They want to tie up their loose ends. They want to tie up some of the things they've been dealing with before they enter into a relationship with you, right? Because 10s are conclusions and endings and the beginnings. And it's the essence of a beginning. So in the end of anything, we have the essence of a beginning. So it's very much that they see this relationship as a possibility, right? Once they are into that essence stage of the 10 of Swords. I think they're still dealing with the closing stage of 10 Swords right now. Let's get some clarity here. Very interesting. Yeah, you're kind of on the fence, Aquarius. You have attraction for this person, but it's not, you know, it's very much like not sure if they're going to fit in line. You know, if they're going to live up to the standard that you now have for yourself, which you should have, you know. And they're seeing themselves also as possibly, you know, they're going through a lot. They're finishing a lot. They're closing off a lot of karma with these 2 10s. And so they may be very much in their 3 of Cups, but that's only because they may be just kind of feeling very light and very non-committal because they have all of this other heavy stuff that they're finishing up, that they're coming to a conclusion with. So right now, it could very much be that they don't want to be committed. They want to enjoy their life with friends. They just want to enjoy themselves, right? So it could be, again, worth waiting for. This relationship may indeed be worth waiting for if you're willing to wait for them to get through this stage, right? And show a bit more seriousness, about their love life, per se, right? And if they can show a bit more commitment or whatever the case may be, whatever this criteria is that you have here that you've set in place for your relationships to come, you know, you need to let them finish these stages before you can be 100% certain whether or not they'll be able to live up to that. Show me some clarity for a beautiful Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay, 10s all across and star at the bottom. Aquarius energy showing up in your own reading. There you go, Aquarius. All right, wish fulfillment, star, wish fulfillment, deep, deep longing, fulfillment, satisfaction, finally your dreams coming true. Aquarius, another 2 more 10s and a Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So it's all about new stages. Certainly 10 of Cups are here. So this relationship has all the potential to be a beautiful, beautiful relationship. 10 of Swords, okay, coming in. So this is the most important aspect of your person, is that they're really coming out of this stage. They're a completely new person. And certainly if they realize this, they're conscious of this, so they're not going to necessarily make any decisions about love and serious things like that in relationships until they know who they are coming out of this, right? It's almost as if they're coming to terms with the new them, right? The new ego, the new sort of set of ideas and beliefs that they now hold on to. This is all shifted for them and transformed and evolved. And so this person really needs to see and find their feet after this process is now finally concluding. And then you've got 10 of Cups. I mean, of course, you've got everything you ever wanted, you know. 10 of Cups, by the way, this is the formation of the Tree of Life. And when we talk about the Zipporah on the Tree of Life, these are the 10 positions where the 10 cups are. These are all the 10 Zipporah positions on the Tree of Life as taught by the Kabbalah, all right? The tradition or the science of Kabbalah, all right? And then we have also the Wheel of Fortune in, so it's fortunate. It is worth waiting for. This is like once in a lifetime opportunities coming in. It indicates that you know, all of the divine is looking down on you right now. And this has the seed that is here for a possible relationship is so strong. It has so much promise and potential. You should just trust the process. Take your time. Let your person get through their 10 stage. Let them get through the end of this cycle. And then you guys can come together. There's certainly mutual love and admiration. And I think right now, simply because they're going through what they're going through and they're not necessarily willing to focus on you or commit to you or pay attention to the state of this relationship just yet, please do not think for 1 second that this is over, right? Because this has all the promise in the world right here. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm going to call it Aquarius. This is your reading for the week of July 15th to the 22nd. If this resonated with you and you're a first-time watcher, why don't you subscribe to help me grow my channel? This is what I do for a living now, full-time. And so for all of you subscribers, commenters, likers, all of you guys out there, thank you so much so far for all of the support that you've given me up until now, and the support that I know you're going to continue to give me, because my watchers are really, really sweet, wonderful people. Some of the comments are just so awesome. So sound off below as well. You know, let us know, let the tribe, let my nation know what you're doing. Let the Bow and Arrow Tarot nation know what you're up to. Share your experience. There may be somebody out there who's sharing your situation. But if you're in this situation, Aquarius, you definitely have something worth waiting for. And you have to just trust and have faith that this is all going to come out the way it should. All right. I love you so much, Aquarius. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.